Well, let's just start with end of the road trip. Obviously, I mean, how do you feel like? I know this is early on in the season still, and you're working through things. But what have you thought about the road trip to this point?
I mean, it's been pretty good. Obviously, like you said, some things to work on and some things to get through. But, it's been a great road trip. We've had a lot of fun along the way. Some things have been, a struggle at some times. But like you said, we're ending off a road trip here in Detroit. It's going to be a tough game. But if we manage to get the win here, which we want, which we can do, we'll be above 500 on this road trip, and it'll be a good road trip.
Well, and is that not part of an early season anyway too? I mean, it's nice to get out on the road. Obviously, there's the time away from the rink as well, but also just sort of on the ice trying to figure out each other and what works best as you kind of get into this early part.
Yeah, exactly. And the good thing about it is we get to, after games, wins or losses, we're with each other. We can talk. We can talk it out. We can talk through things. We can, go out to a restaurant and, talk a bit more instead of, going home to see your family. So that's what's nice about, being on the road. But, just finding the chemistry with the guys on the road, having fun together, lots of laughs. And, above 500 is what we want. It would be ideal.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that being said, you kind of look at this last data, and it kind of does feel like maybe it has kind of a success or failure attached to a road trip in terms of the totality of it, the 5 games.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge game for us. And then obviously it's big coming back home after a win like that. You gain some momentum coming back to the Saddle Dome, and, that's what we want. It's going to be a hard game. Detroit's a fast, young team. They're going to come off a back-to-back too. We got to get on them quick. But, if we stick to our game plan and, we clean some things up, I think we'll be fine.
What are you guys feeling on the back end right now in terms of pairings have been mostly, set as far as since the start of the season? What are you feeling back there? What do you see?
It's been good. It can be a little inconsistent at some times, but I think, it's a solid, 6-7 defenseman back there. You've seen a lot of good things. The D pairings are great. We get along well. We've been talking about that for a couple of years now. Everybody's, and kudos with that. But, we still want to work a couple of things out with some pairings, I'm sure. But like I said before, it doesn't matter who I play with. I love playing with all these guys. Everybody's a hell of a player back there. And, I like what we have back there.
Looked like even the last game you had some opportunities to kind of get up and join the rush a few times. I mean, are you kind of figuring out still a little bit of that balance in terms of when to go and what that looks like?
Yeah, it can definitely get difficult sometimes reading off maybe some forwards, but I think it's been good so far. Just trying to get some momentum for the group. If I can get up in the rush. But, Z and I just got to read off each other a little bit better. But we've done a fairly good job at that. We're getting a lot of chances in the offensive zone and getting some zone time, more shots on the net. But, like I've always said before, if you play hard defense, you play defense first, you'll get a lot of chances in the offensive zone. So that's kind of what I like to say back there.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.